So folks, what's up? One Big Bug, and I'm coming at you with another vlog right now. And the main reason I'm doing this is something that's been going on online, at least with a couple people I'm subscribed to, a couple big YouTubers. Um, but one in particular, and I'm not normally one to mention people by name, and I'm not calling them out or anything, at least I don't feel like I am, but maybe that is exactly what I'm doing. Um, I've been subscribed for a while to TotalBiscuit. If you don't know who TotalBiscuit is, you're not much of a gamer. I love TotalBiscuit. I love his attitude. I like the content he puts out. I like the fact that he's a very neutral gaming. He doesn't even do reviews. It's like first impressions, gaming news, entertainment, things like that. And I really enjoy it. But from time to time, he says something that really bothers me. Now, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Everyone can say whatever they want, do whatever they want. That's fine. But sometimes I wonder about responsibility. You know, I was just watching a mailbox of his last night, which technically was today's mailbox, as it was like 2 in the morning or something like that. But he talked about, you know, people doing like face cam on games and let's plays and things like that. And he says, you know, if you're dumb enough to watch them, then sure, go ahead, make the, people dumb enough to watch them. I'm like, wow, really? You do realize that a large part of your fan base watches Let's Plays. Yeah, they watch things like that. Well, he goes, let's play Clop, let's play this. You know, you realize your friend, Jesse Cox, has played several games at the request of his fans. Right? You realize that your whole series, Jesse Cox, with Terraria, was kind of a Let's Play. And you knock those people. You knock those people. And I'm like, wow, really? Is it a power trip because you're a big YouTuber? Or, are you just angry that there are people out there that can get so many subscribers and not put in the effort that you do? Because I do realize that a lot of your content, you put a lot of time and effort in. And your life, too. You travel a lot. You go to different games cons and Comic-Cons and tournaments and like StarCraft and all that. And I realize you're a very busy man. I also found out how much more difficult it be that you're in England and your wife is in the United States and you've been having problems getting here to be with her. You know, that's nothing. I'm not exposing anything. He put that out on one of his videos. It's right up on his channel. You just got to go find it. But to sit there and call people stupid because they enjoy watching certain content from certain people, like the most prominent I can think of in my subscription box is the Rad Brad. Hey, you know what? He's funny. I don't particularly watch it for his gameplay. I watch it for him. I think he's funny. Not always, but sometimes he's funny. And at the very least, he continuously thanks his subscribers for making his series popular. He realizes that his subscribers are what make him, it makes him popular and allows him to be a partner with YouTube and allows him to make that money. At least he says thank you to those people. We don't just all watch them for the gameplay, although sometimes, yes, like when I first got into watching gaming videos on YouTube, it was like a lot of people through Modern Warfare. And I've long since drifted from that series. Modern Warfare. Yes, this is a bus-up shirt, by the way. I forget the name of the guy I subscribe to. He's a really good player. Really heavy Southern, like Texas accent. I think he's from Texas, honestly. Lived in Texas. He's a heavy set dude. Not as big as me, but he's a big dude. And he was one of the most popular Modern Warfare YouTubers out there. And I really enjoyed watching his gameplay, and sometimes I enjoyed his commentary, but over time, his attitude just really started to wear on me. He had a very bad attitude. Definitely would rub you the wrong way. That's really easy to say. Um, so eventually I unsubbed from him because I didn't like his attitude anymore. People watch these gameplays for many reasons because they're fun to watch. People play games, especially maybe that you haven't played in a long time, like Slim Kirby. Slim Kirby does all retro gaming. Let's see what else. People that are really good at a game. You just enjoy people. You enjoy watching people do really good. I mean, you remember those times you'd maybe sit around and play games with your friends. I used to sit and watch my friend game a lot. He used to sit and watch me game a lot. Single players games. We'd also play multiplayer together and all that. It was as much fun to sit and watch people play as it was to actually play for a lot of people. The difference is we don't have to be in the same room to enjoy that anymore. We can be thousands of miles away and enjoying somebody's gameplay. It's kind of like that, except you're just listening. You're not talking back. If you are, you may have issues, but I don't see anything wrong with it, and I don't know why TB would be so vicious to people who do enjoy it. Why he'd make fun of people that not only put out the videos, but watch them. Because you're really insulting a lot of your fan base. Now, I'm not saying this hoping people on subs. I just want to put my thoughts out there. I mean, I don't get it. Why would you do this? I understand if you don't like it, but I don't know. I always feel like there's a responsibility being a YouTuber. You gotta, especially when you consider yourself a gaming journalist. There are certain standards you got to set, and that's what TB talks about all the time, having certain standards. Apparently his standards don't apply to, well, I don't know how else to put it. I kind of hate the term myself, but politically correct, which I never believed quite in that saying, but I don't know how else to put it. I can sit there and I can tell my feelings about how I feel about certain situations and certain people in those situations, but I can do it in a way where I try to be as least offensive as possible. Because what right do I have to judge those people? No more than somebody has a right to judge me on my weight. Yeah, I'm fat. Yes, I'm trying to lose weight. And no, it's not going well. Does that give you the right to judge me? Because you don't like the way I look? No. And I don't have the right to judge somebody else because they like to watch certain videos or certain content, or they like to make that content. Hell, I make that content. I make them because I enjoy making them. I don't ever expect to be a big YouTuber. I'd like to. I have dreams of it. One day, maybe it'll happen, and it'll be great. I'm not going to sit there and knock people for it, because those are the people that put me in that spot. Those are the people that helped get me there. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, like I said, but I mean, I just do not know how else to explain it. I really feel that there's that line that you don't cross. Or at least you try not to. And that line is being insulting, especially when you wield a lot of power. And if you're a big YouTuber, you actually wield a lot of power. So to me, there's no reason to sit there and call people stupid because they like to watch a certain type of content. To me, that's like abusing your power. It's very easy just to sit there and say, I don't agree with people that watch that content. I don't understand why they don't want why they watch that content. I personally don't like it. But if you want to watch it, hey, more power to you. You want to make that content? More power to you. If it works for you, it works for you. I particularly don't like it. See how easy that is? I don't know. I'm going around in circles in this point, but that's just how I feel. You know, YouTube celebrity, and just sometimes I think you really, as a big YouTuber, you have to watch where you go with what you say. I know you say, oh, I don't care. You want unsub, unsub. It's easy to say that when you're gaining a lot of subs and you're not losing a lot. But it does make me wonder, and I will leave this, and I'm sorry if anyone thinks less of me of this, but I wonder how quick your mouth would be to insult people, especially knowing that they're a large part of your fan base, if it was causing a hiatus of subscribers, such as people started, unsubbing in droves. You up to 600,000 subscribers, and you say, "Well, I think people are stupid for this," and suddenly you have 300,000, and then maybe 250,000. Your numbers just start dropping rapidly. You're like a plane going in a tailspin for a crash. I wonder how fast you would be to continue to insult those people and call them stupid for watching that content. I wonder how fast you might even want to apologize for saying that, said you didn't mean to offend, that sometimes you just tend to be straight up and forward, and you tend to be blunt and things like that. That's how I really feel. It's easy to sit there on the top of the mountain and say, they're stupid for this, as long as you have a nice base to sit on. But take that base away. You know, take that power away. Do things change? I don't know. I can say, should I ever become a big YouTuber? Should I ever get a lot of subscribers? Should I ever get a YouTube partnership? I'll tell you this right now. I will never demean people for what they like to watch, who they like to watch, and whatever their preferences are in what they watch. It's that simple. Because those people could be my fans. Those people could be the ones that help put me in that spot. And I won't knock those people for that. Not for anything. I'd rather not get a partnership by being non-controversial, by not being brash, by not being blunt, than sit there and knock people because they happen to prefer something. Anyways, I'm approaching my 15-minute mark, and I really don't like to go over that, so I'm going to sign out with this, folks. And I hope you've enjoyed this vlog and maybe some thought provokings. Again, I'm not out knocking TotalBiscuit. I still think he's a great gaming journalist. I really enjoy his content. I'm not unsubbing for him. I'm not mad. I'm not hurt. But these are just things that made me think and made me wonder. And they made me just want to put my thoughts out there. Anyways, I'm one big bugger. I'm signing out, and I'll see you next time.